Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Kilana. It's a tier 8 Polish assault tank, or rather a tank destroyer. It's located on the north spawn of Halluf Encounter, and it's under the command of Andromedaa of No Retreat, No Surrender. And he sent this one in, and I thought, yes, we've got to do this one.
Let's go.
Game on. There are certain videos that I do which are very popular, and you probably get the idea if after a while you think, yeah, that's the one that most people want to see, because they want to see how broken the game is. And yes, this one proves that the game is very broken indeed. What am I talking about? Well, let's see how this goes. Enemy tank spotted across the valley. It's a Vipera, and you can probably see it from... No, can't see it from here. He needs to get a bit closer. Okay, now he's got a shot, but our teammate's in the way. Trouble is, coming up to this gap here, it does get fairly obvious, and you can be seen across the valley. But we've got a UDIS 03 this time. Wasn't able to get the rescue down in time. Now it's a 100mm gun, which is capable of doing 600 alpha and 247mm pen with standard shells. With the APCR, that's 279mm. He was trying to get the Jagdtiger there across the valley. Now with the HE rounds, it's capable of 600 alpha, but only 75mm pen. But you can still do an awful lot of damage to enemy tanks if you hit them with an HE round. It kind of ruins their day. As you can see, it's basically a standard encounter game so far. So guess you're wondering exactly why or how this is special. Well, I suppose the graphic on the battle actually gave it away straight away, and that's that this is a contender for the 15mm, the fastest 15mm in the game. And here's the first victim. He should have walked right on, but oh, didn't work. Yeah, ideally is to auto aim on first and then go over the rise, but I guess he didn't have the time to react. That ELC's a lot of danger. They've already lost their first one, and now they've lost their second, and now they've lost their third. Games like this are very popular because, of course, as it says, fastest 15mm. Is it? Well, I think you all know, because we've got a list of them on our channel of the fastest 15mm, and surprisingly, it's at tier 3 at the moment. Some might say, oh, well, that's not surprising. A tier 3 game, that's obviously going to be over very quickly. The thing with tier 3 games is that everybody seems to camp, and that makes it very difficult to get a 15mm game. The Jagdtiger's on the move. There's the UDIS. She's down to just 6 hit points now. Oh, come on, please, please. Oh, just missed it. That would have been a lovely one. He's auto-aimed on now, but no. Oh, loads of targets over there. Unfortunately, one of them's just died. And the Jagdtiger said, nope, I don't want anything to do with this. They've lost the T10, who have 1 hit point. Where is that? There's the UDIS down there somewhere. There he is. Oh, and he's gone as well. Well, there's an SU-130 PM behind that rock. The other side of the village. Oh, and they're all starting to pop out now because they don't want to get killed. That was so close, that was. So close. There's the Jagdtiger. We've auto-aimed on and still waiting for the reload. Well, he got a piece of him. He got a nice piece of him. 369 hit points from that one. There's still 3 enemy left. They've got their own Kilana. There he is behind that rock. Visante right at the back. We're not going to get him because he's over a ridgeline. So it's only the Kilana that we've got left, and he's popping up any second. No, he's losing hit points. And I think our LHMTV wants him. And our platoon mate's coming in as well. And he's gone, and that means now it's only the Visante. And he's gone, and that's it. It's a 15-0. Here's the end of battle stats, and I'm afraid Andromeda didn't get any medals or any mastery out of that one at all. Just a win 8 of 668 because he participated. He stayed virtually in the same place most of the game, but didn't get much to fire at. He actually hit that Jagdtiger twice during the game and nearly got a shot on the ELC EVA90, but I'm afraid he's certainly got the assistance for it. That is true. Let's have a look at team score. Well, there you go. He's way down the bottom, but the top scorer was the CC1 Mark II, got 2,931, and the second highest, the Renegade, with 2,867, and the M6Y with 2,645. Andromeda, well, he's limited by the fact that Kilana is not particularly fast, and he wasn't going to get close to the enemy. Plus, of course, I think he was worried about that ELC might pop up into our area and start causing havoc. I've seen that happen before. But he only got 755 hit points, most of it from just 2 shots on the Jagdtiger. When it came to kills, we can see the top scorer was the M6Y, the AMX M451, and the 50TP. All got 3 kills piece. I'm afraid Andromeda didn't get any kills from that one, but when it came to base XP, the top base was the M6Y with 1,053, followed by the Renegade with 921 and the LHMTV with 907. And we can see Andromeda got 509, but it's really not about Andromeda as such. It's more about this. The fact that the entire enemy team was wiped out, and no wins, no kills for them. 5 players on the enemy team didn't score any hit points whatsoever in that game. So let's have a look at the detail. Well, we can see that Andromeda fired 8 shots, got 2 direct hits on the enemy and 2 penetrations. 755 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damaged 1 of the enemy, didn't get any kills, but he got 220 hit points of assist when he spotted the ELC EVA90. On a premium count, he actually made a profit of 39,404 credits. But before you start clapping on that one, I'm afraid his Holiday Ops award was 59,268, which means that had he not got the Holiday Ops, he would have actually made a loss from this battle. He also picked up 1,909 experience points out of this one as well. So was this the fastest game in the fastest battle in 15-0? And I'm afraid the answer is no. 5 minutes 47 seconds was the battle. And now let's have a compare to the actual totals that we have on the running table. Here's the results, and I'm afraid you can see that this one is in 16th place on the list of fastest games. Andromeda has quite a few of them he's been in, so he must be especially lucky to get in so many 15-0 victories. But yes, he sent me in 8 so far. So if you do have a 15-0 victory, please do send it in, because if it happens to be the fastest one, obviously it's interesting to people who like to see how broken the system is. The fastest game, as I mentioned, was at tier 3, and that lasted only 2 minutes and 47 seconds. It was a Cruiser Mark IV on mines in a tier 3 game. The second fastest was an E25 on mines, and that was at tier 8, but that only lasted 2 minutes and 58 seconds. So you can see the two fastest games under 3 minutes. And yes, there's one I was involved in, and 3 minutes and 15 seconds, and that was at tier 10. So I'm afraid on this occasion, it's not a fastest game, but it certainly is interesting to see how many 15-0 victories actually come about. And just recently at Christmas, I think there may have been a lot of new players or people who are inexperienced, and they were probably causing many 15-0 victories. Hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.